In the wake of the recent attacks on Iran, crude oil prices are climbing. Prices rose more than 8% to $72 a barrel on Sunday. Oil tanker traffic in the Strait of Hormuz has paused while shipping companies take protective measures. With this move, industry analysts say prices will be affected by how tanker traffic rebounds and the extent of Iranian retaliation against the U.S. and its allies. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, has agreed to boost output by more than 200,000 barrels a day starting next month. It's not clear on who will take control of Iran following the death of the country's supreme leader.
And Kentucky drivers are feeling the impact at the pump as oil markets are expected to keep climbing this week.
According to fuel experts, oil prices in Kentucky are being driven up by seasonal cycles as well as escalating tensions between the U.S. and Iran. Ren Music reports.
Oil prices have reacted, jumping about 5%. Some of that is due to the fact that Iran is a major oil producer, but more of that fact is likely focused on the Strait of Hormuz, a vital waterway that gives access to much of the world's supply of oil. 20% of the world's supply of oil does flow through the Strait of Hormuz on its way to customers internationally, and that is why we're seeing oil prices jump.
Patrick DeHaan, head of petroleum analysis at GasBuddy, says Kentucky drivers might see gasoline prices go up another 10 to 30 cents over the next week or two, with the most noticeable jump at the pump happening in the first few days.
It's the typical cycle timing, but the cycle amount is enhanced by what's happening overseas.
DeHaan says the price jump is linked to global events, but there are still other factors to consider, like how some states have seasonal cycles. Prices like Kentucky's typically spike before dropping again this time of year.
Now, when it comes to gasoline, diesel, and jet fuel prices, we are in the midst of seasonal changes coming to gasoline. That is, the transition to summer gasoline is beginning or has begun across most of the country. Summer gasoline is more costly, it's more expensive, and the good news, though, is that we're still not seeing a major impact to the wholesale price of gasoline. Depends on where you are.
He believes diesel prices could climb even more, possibly rising between 25 to 50 cents. DeHaan says that if shipping through the Strait of Hormuz stabilizes and risks start to ease, oil prices could start to improve. Ren Music, Fox 56 News.